Hi guys, it's very cold here today. It's not like snowy or anything, but the wind is just very cold. It is now the 5th, I think, of January. I hope everyone had a good New Year and Christmas if you celebrate it. There's bound to be people out there that don't. So, and just before New Year, I got this, which is some VCLT from Chris4127basket. Christoph, who lives in Switzerland. I've always enjoyed watching your videos. Been in VC for as long as I can remember, I think. And a few videos ago he had a copy of the McDonald and Giles album that I said that I've been looking for a while. And he said that he had 2 copies of it, so he would quite happily send me one. So I wasn't going to turn down that offer. But I noticed on the front here, it actually says that there's 4 used records in here. So I'm looking forward to see what else he sent, because I watched the video that Ben just put up with the package that he sent to Ben, which was brilliant. He's got such a great, well, Ben as well, but Chris has got such a great taste in music that I'm sure, well, VCLT never disappoints anyway, but I'm sure there's going to be some cool stuff in here. So yeah, there we go. Christmas VCLT. So, the first thing we have is a little note. Yeah, so he says, here's the wonderful McDonald and Giles, plus some old French sounds which I found in charity shops. So there's bound to be some things that I have no idea what they're going to be. So yeah, here is the McDonald and Giles album. I think he said this was a Canadian pressing. Or maybe it's an American. Yes, this is on the Cotillion label. But this is great because this is an album I've always wanted to hear. It's one of those ones that I could have easily listened to on the internet, but I much prefer to get hold of an actual physical copy. So that's fantastic. Thank you so much. I was actually my wife's kind of uncle has a original UK copy of this that I discovered in his record collection. He's got some really cool records, but unfortunately they're all absolutely trashed. So there we go. So the next thing he sent me is by Christoph. I have absolutely no idea what this is. And my French is limited. The Paradise something. This I have no idea what it's going to be like. But definitely going by the cover, that is something I would probably have grabbed There he is in the middle, looking rather sweaty. What do we have here? Claviers, guitar, battery, I presume that's drums, bass guitar. 1973, French, Christophe. I have no idea, but I can only presume it's going to be good. This looks great as well. It kind of reminds me of, there was the cover's a bit like the cover of If I Could Only Remember My Name by the guy whose name has briefly slipped my mind. David Crosby. And there was that New Zealand or Australian album that's got the guy's face with the kind of sea in the background that people have shown as well. Again, have no idea what this is. Is that The Piano by the Sea? Or in the sea? Of Le Piano sur la mer? Yeah. On the sea, I don't know. Again, I have no idea, but this looks pretty amazing. What instruments have you got? Violin, alto sax, contrabass, flute. I love flute, so that's great. Piano, guitar, drums. Christian Patovan. I wish I had some kind of reference point for a lot of these, but I honestly don't. All I can say is that they look great. Now, I have a feeling I've seen this before. Have you shown this, Christophe? That cover looks very familiar. I'm sure I've seen this shown in the VC before. That's crazy. Yeah. I love doing live openings, but they're like when you're just stumped and you have no idea what something's going to be. I mean, it's not embarrassing, but if somebody sends you like British albums that you've never heard of, it is kind of embarrassing because you feel like you should have probably heard of them. But I suppose I have an excuse if these are all French, that they're possibly things I've not heard of. But certainly the cover of this looks very familiar. So, thank you, Christophe. Thank you so much. The VC is an amazing place. I'm going to really look forward to this, listening to these. Obviously the McDonald and Giles, and of the other three, this one is the one that looks the most interesting. I just love that cover. It's brilliant. So, thank you so much. Thank you to everyone who contacted me over Christmas. I haven't done much because I've been ill for the most of it. But hopefully now Christmas and New Year are over, I can get back into watching and commenting on a lot more videos. So yeah, I'm probably going to film another video this morning because I've picked up some other items as well. So Thank you so much, Christoph. It's great making friends with you over these last 4, maybe 5 years now, even, is it? Certainly 4 years. As with the stuff that I got from James, once I've listened to them, I will let you know what I think. But for now, certainly thank you very much, and take care, everyone.